Come on, bitch. Welcome to Mike Teller News. Good morning. So here we go. We're gonna document a few things this morning. It's time. To be honest with y'all, I've been knew something that happened. I just couldn't tell y'all because I had to create a dead man switch, man. Deep State was trying to take me out, bruh. And they used my best friend. I'm pretty sure, I guess she was just a witch for the Illuminati, and I didn't even know it. I knew something was weird about her. And I knew, basically what was going on the whole time. I just, and then even after, like, I didn't want to say nothing. See, they're coming in now. They want to see what I know. They're coming in now. You just can't see them. They're in the background. How y'all doing, Illuminati? Guess what? I already created a dead man switch, and Space Force and FBI knows what y'all just did to me. So you might want to try to clean up your hands where they don't know it's you. You might want to clean up your hands where it don't tie back to you, Illuminati. And by the way, that little dumb bitch you had at the store, she ain't do shit. And all them fuck boys you sent out in the woods, they didn't do shit. And they it's a damn good thing they didn't move wrong either. And as far as your little witch that you used, don't worry, I ain't gonna mess with her. I still love her. That's my best friend. I don't know how y'all got her to do it. Well, I mean that doesn't mean I didn't know her that well. We just did a lot of talking. You know what I mean? But we weren't talking on things to where I would know if she was a witch or not. She would treat me like gold. So y'all definitely had a perfect setup. I mean, y'all could have got me, but the way y'all tried is just that was pretty lame, man. You think I wasn't in my consciousness or something? Did you forget that I'm a state baby? Spent most of my life in max security, and I'm not even a criminal. So yeah, y'all failed. You bitch motherfuckers failed, man. Hell, I'm motivated after seeing that evil too, and lose my best friend. Boy, y'all stuck with me now. How you like that? We got evidence. I've already made a dead man switch. I already called Cash Patel. I already contacted Space Force. So you little lame ass rich weirdos in the background, Illuminati, you little white bitches. How y'all be trying to use Africans and different colors to do y'all dirt, you little white bitches. Better hope it don't tie back to you. That's all I'm gonna say. Hope your hands clean. I know it all. I know every drop. Collected evidence. Evidence has already been handed over. Panic mode, baby. What he say on the 18? I love it when a plan comes together, right? You bitches picked the wrong one. I will say you did get me with the coffee poison one time. I ain't gonna lie. Motherfucking body was stiff for a whole week. You got me on the coffee poison one time. But it wasn't enough to break me down. And I tell you right now, ain't nobody you sent out there. I'll go ahead and tell you, I had that thing on me every time that you sent somebody out there to gang stalk me. Every time I had that thing on me. What nobody gonna do shit. And I ain't even need that thing on me. If they ain't had no pistol, wasn't nobody out there gonna handle me with these hands. I promise you. I was smiling at every motherfucker that came out there. Like, move wrong, bitch. Oh, skinny ass, weird ass, moron ass cracker talking about he got a bow and arrow. Bow and arrow these nuts and get the fuck up out of here, man. I made that man take off running, man. Probably told y'all he did something to me. Oh, you bitches picked the wrong one, boy. You motherfuckers lucky, man. Y'all rich and able to hide and shit. Must be nice. Rothschild got me in the living room on big screen. Rothschild, what's happening, man? Hey, you came close now. Hey, you should have put a better plan together because you really could have got me. But I'm gonna tell you, your witch, she ain't that good of an actor, bro. I knew the minute I walked in there. First of all, the Father God told me, "Whoa, pure evil." Then the first time she let me see that pure evil out her eyeball, I went home, and that night I got called somewhere, and I went there, and I got shot in the head by some. They had light skin complexion, but it wasn't black dudes. Yeah, I got shot in the head, so I knew. See, I know how to interpret my dreams. I already knew they trying to kill me. That was probably about 2 months when I was homeless. So probably June, July. It was probably around August. I knew she was trying to kill me. I didn't say a word. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know it was this deep. You know, a contract by the deep state. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know it was that deep. But my brain automatically goes into it's that deep mode because my experience of trapping in the dope game. So believe me, I was watching anything that moved. You really never had a chance. And that coffee shit, I did get lazy on that coffee, man. I fucked around, but I knew the coffee was shady, man. I started, you know, pick up a stack of cups and get one out the middle. You know, instead of this coffee pot, get this one, you know. And I shouldn't have been drinking that shit at all. I finally figured it out. I don't even stop at that coffee pot no more, man. Shit. I ain't trying to die. Motherfuckers tried to kill me, bro. Man, y'all were using some meth heads or something, man. I'm about to slap the shit out of one of the motherfuckers y'all sent me out there, man. Weird ass meth heads and shit. I mean, I don't blame you if you think you can get the job done with a meth head. Why not? You know. But man, y'all got to come way harder than that. You better get a commando. It's gonna be hard to get a commando, somebody that's really in shape, because most people like that are not that evil. But there are some evil motherfuckers in shape though. My best friend gone, and I'm so all alone. I really miss my me. I mean, I made 1,200 last night. That's pretty good just for one day, one job. It was hard though. I had to dig like 4 foot in the ground, nothing but stone and roots. All I had to do was replace one of these right here. But it was outside. Had to replace one of these guys right here. $1,200. Hell, I ain't had $1,200 in a couple of years. And that's just for one night. Yeah, we finna, man, I'm finna go to the club. I ain't gonna tell you which one. You gonna send the hitman for me, huh? Bitch ass motherfuckers. I thought y'all was supposed to play the game fair. Ain't no fair in that shit, huh? Not Satan ain't fair, huh? Man, I know y'all mad as fuck watching me right now. And old girl, like I was heartbroken. That was my best friend. Y'all got me good. That was my best friend. Yeah, man. Y'all paid her off good, man. Man, I was broken heart than a motherfucker, boy. Y'all almost had me, man. Real talk. I ain't flexing though. Y'all almost had me. But see, that's the thing, you know. Now that I know you almost killed me, good luck getting me again. That's all I'm gonna say. You might well give up for at least 5 years before you even think about it again. $1,200 smackaroos in one night. That's what I'm talking about. Emergency plumbing, you gotta pay. So whoever's in here, yeah, I just Green Eye, what's happening? So Green Eyes, let me ask you something, big home. So I know you popped up out of nowhere. I'm just curious. Uh, so I'm gonna tell you what. Okay, so I just had a hit. Illuminati tried to take me out, and of course I don't know, exactly, all about who I'm talking to, but so the thing is, when stuff like this happens, you can't really tell anybody because who's gonna believe you? So, but anyway, so the Illuminati just tried to take me out while I was homeless in the woods. It's a long story, uh, and it was actually they had a good plan because it was my best friend, 25 years, beautiful woman, beautiful. And the only reason I never tried to come on to her probably is because I just felt like she was married, different culture, and she's so sweet and loving and obsessed with me. Love bomb after love bomb, 25 years. Of course I'm gonna motherfucking love this motherfucker. So check this out. Green Knight. This is where you come in, Green Knight. I'm just asking you a question. So she was using black magic and mirror magic and death magic and a couple more. But listen. So what she does is if you know how that works, every question she's ever asked you or whatever in a time frame, what she does, the witch will do or the warlock they will use it in a combination of words, but against you. It's like a mirror. So they try to use your words against you. Now let me tell you, she's used almost every word I've ever told her against me. Now there's one word she didn't use yet, and it's called, you ain't gonna believe this, Green Eye. It's called Green Eye. Green Eyes. Green Eye. Because I had mentioned to her how my Chicago GD friend was named Green Eyes. Well, it wasn't his name, it was Green ID. So what is the chances of you popping up? See, that's why you laughing. You know what it is. Yo, you know what it is. Who sent you, bruh? Who sent you? Tell the truth. Tell the fucking truth, bruh. Come on now. Let's end this mystery, man. Turn your back on the bitch made motherfucker, bro. Who sent you, bruh? Are you the bitch? Are you the bitch? The girl I'm talking about. And you trying to stalk over here. But I don't think so. Your profile look real. Look like a dude. And then it's like, I already checked, it's like 8 years old, 10 years old. I'm just wondering, hey, coincidence, man. You pop out of nowhere, Green Eyes. It's just a coincidence, right? I mean, I'm there for real, though. I'm just trying to figure this shit out because, look, when shit that just happened to me, bro, the government's supposed to come whisk you away in a fucking van and take you for treatment, bro. People don't usually make it through what I just went through psychologically, bro. But see, by me being a state baby and I've been in every fire it is, death in my face, never knew my mom and dad, watched my girl die, shot in the dope game twice, boom, locked up forever. I mean, it just never stopped. So this shit here is like not that big of a deal to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was the only reason I was hurting through any of this shit is because I really did love her. That was my best friend, 25 years. And you can look at me dumb all you want, but if you would have seen what me and her talked about and for how long and how many years and how she's been obsessed with me. So if anybody in here in the background, because I know motherfuckers in the background too, if anybody in here is like jocking that hoe or some shit like that, there's nobody on this planet Earth that got more attention and love from that witch than me. I promise you that. There's no way, because it's just been too much love for too long. She rolled a red carpet out. This was before y'all even thought about, using her to try to get to me. So you might think you're doing something, or you might have loved that bitch so much that you gonna ride her little titty and shit and go hate on another motherfucker for her and shit. But see, you still ain't gonna get the love I got. I mean, I've gotten so much of her. She old news to me. Hell, I was just toying with her anyway. I just toy with her ass. You know what I mean? That's all I ever do. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like her toes and shit. Like I done seen her feet. I don't like that shit. Then she getting all fat and shit. Look like her whole face being swallowed up by her neck. Like I ain't gonna lie, I just ain't attracted to it. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, now back in the day, she was the finest thing around. I ain't gonna lie. She just had some fucked up toes, but you could overlook that shit, but not no more. You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck. Well, I know y'all mother mad at here, not green eye, whatever, man, but people in the back. They want to know what I know. I've already talked to Space Force, Cash Patel, it's over. I got a dead man switch. It's over. Come kill me. It don't matter now. Shit, I'm with the Lord Jesus Christ. Dead man switch already. Hold on. Nah, bro, that's how the universe is. Everything looks. Hold on. Shit, everything looks. Man, come on, man. Like a setup, or you can't trust people, but think positive in your life. You have to stop trying to figure things out and live. Be a being. Yeah, a being. What's a being? But look, yeah, I feel. Hey, look. Nah, see, figure things. You said stop figuring things out. Then you're saying stop your consciousness. I just almost got murdered by the deep state. It ain't no time soon. I'm letting my guard down. Oh, okay, beam me. Look, if you're legit, bro, look, I apologize, man. I'm not trying to. You can't judge people. All I'm just told you the truth. You can understand why I'm wondering. Okay, green eyes. You know what I mean? After black magic for motherfucking 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like same shit. Every word I said, she used it against me. Every secret I've told her, every sentence I told her, all the things I told her, because when you're homeless, you don't want nobody knowing where you're at. All that shit I told her, she used it all against me. Had me gang stalked, everything. Yeah, man, it's not gonna be anytime soon, bro. I'm still going through it after the murder attempt. They tried to murder me. Uh, I've been up all night. I just did a $1,200 plumbing job. I'm waiting to go get my cheese in about 45 minutes. Then I'm just gonna go order everything. Give me chicken, shrimp, 2 margaritas, and a motherfucking. Hey, yeah, give me some of that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've been off in the woods for 7 months. I don't even know what a margarita tastes like no more, bro. Like, I don't know shit. No real food or nothing. I've been eating powdered potatoes, and water. Stir the shit up and and open a can of peas and just dump that shit in there, and then put some cheeses, but the organic kind. Just stir that shit up, and just eat it every fucking day for 7 months in the fucking wood. Well, I did get a good meal when I would come out every 3 days. I go to the Mexican spot. I tell you what, man, those Mexicans, man, they kept it 1,000 with me, bro. It's like Mexicans, man. I love the fuck out the Mexicans, bro. They always treat me right, bro. But I kind of I like Mexicans. And when you naturally like a certain type of people, I like everybody, but for some reason I've always loved the Mexicans. I think it has something to do with weed. My subconscious loves the Mexicans because remember the Mexican commercial weed? I don't know. I just always love Mexicans. And they be knowing that shit because they can see it on you when you know what I mean. So I think that's probably why I always have good interaction with Mexicans. Now, if I go in a certain spot, the only bad interactions you're gonna have is when one of them Mexicans walking around the hood somewhere just all mean mug with his wife and shit, walking around looking weird and shit. But they do that to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Or a Guatemalan, I don't know. Now the Guatemalan, man, it seems like they're a little more shiesty than the Guatemala, man. You gotta be careful. And don't say the word Trump for no Guatemala. They got them fully brainwashed. They don't even know it's the other side that fucking torture you. Not Trump. He's the one fighting them. But they're making it look opposite, so they just don't know. They ain't been here, you know what I mean? For me to go against Trump, you got me fucked. No, man, that Peckerwood, Joe Biden, he mass incarcerated all my black partners and me, had us in a cell the whole fucking 90s, mass incarceration, made billions of doing it. Now check this out. Guess what? You know what the motto is? Don't lie. They made Joe Biden president, and what did they say? We're fighting the white racists. Now you tell me how the fuck that makes sense. These motherfuckers been in there since the 60s. On purpose, mass incarcerated great black people, called Muslims trash and terrorists. This is Joe Biden and them. So you mean to tell me just because they put Obama in there, obviously he's working for the KKK. His job is to make it look like BLM. I mean, the same power. Joe Biden was standing next to him the whole time. That's why I said, like, why people retarded or something? Like, I'm like the last dude with a brain and shit on earth. Now, the goal was to fool young people. I ain't gonna lie. That's how you do it. Because young people fight wars. So I ain't gonna lie. They were trying to fool young people. They know I know what the fuck, motherfucker. Joe Biden is the motherfucker that mass incarcerated me and my black friends, bro. What the fuck? So you gonna blame it on the white followers of Christ, some old ass white followers of Christ that love everybody? That literally makes no fucking sense. Like it's a bunch of Peckerwoods in the fucking woods somewhere just hating black folks all day. Now there probably is old racist cracker somewhere out there in the boondocks somewhere, but nobody's gonna have anything. Think about it. Most people are not gonna have anything. It's all a scam, bro. Psychological operate. The LGBT's a scam too. That shit's a scam too. I know that whole scam. Look, first of all, leave the fucking kids alone and stop supporting the KKK, Joe Biden and them, number one. And now the LGBT, nobody gives a fuck. Go do whatever you want, man. Nobody cares. Do not mess with nobody. You mess with somebody, you done fucked up. You want to go in there with your, bump swords or whatever the fuck you doing? Go ahead. Nobody cares. See, it's a trick. They're trying to brainwash them. Say, look, this side hates you because you're homosexual. It's fake. It's fake, bro. Nobody gives a fuck. Who the fuck cares about some motherfucker? How do you even know they gay? They're in their own fucking house. Like, who gives a fuck? It's fake. Plus, a follower of Christ doesn't even hate the LGBT. That doesn't even make sense. You can't hate the LGBT. That's a self-sin. Like, nobody even a real follower of Christ that has no problem with no motherfucking LGBT. Unless they're going to come in and trying to get everybody to be LGBT in the fucking church. No, you got to go. You come in here with respect. You know what I'm saying? The LGBT. Matter of fact, look, if anybody's in here, I'm going to tell you right now, I can give two fucks because I might not say this shit perfectly, but I'm about to give somebody who the fuck in here, man, a big key, bro. I done figured it out. I can get it in the word. I don't feel like doing all that right now. You don't believe me, believe me. You don't consider it. Look it up later, whatever. This is why people don't be wanting to come to God. I got it made. I'll tell you right now, I got it made with the Lord Jesus Christ. You see how I say, what the fuck? And then I say, praise be the Lord Jesus Christ. See, that's because I have that. I know. God doesn't give a fuck if I say the word fuck. I ain't got shit to do with shit. I bet you I say prayer, I'm with the Lord Jesus Christ. Now look, this is what I'm saying. I know for a fact, this right here could bring millions and millions of people to Christ. And that's my vision. And I know it's going to sound crazy. I give two fucks. I'm going to give you a preview of what I'm talking about. See, most people, they think inside their mind, fuck that. Like if you're a dude, fuck that. I got money. I love beautiful women. I want to fuck every woman in the world. I want to do this. I want to do that. I can't go to God right now. I can't go to Jesus right now. That's the biggest mistake everybody makes. And I'm going to tell you why. I could give two fucks. I know God is good. God is going to let me lust without giving me a heavy penalty as long as I stay disciplined. He going to let me be a freak. But I had to stay disciplined or I'm going to get weak. Spiritual, mental. God is so good. There's no way he's going to have me stare like this for 20 years, just like this, staring at the fucking wall. No sexual pleasure. No. I know that there's room for a little lust. You look in the Bible, I can prove it so many different fucking ways. See, their goal is to trick you. Oh, no, you masturbate. Oh, you're done. Oh, motherfucker, you're going to hell. Motherfucker, that's why you ain't got that. All kind of shit. They're making up all of this all fake, bro. Now, if you're gonna sit there and lust every day, yeah, you're fucked. You're gonna be weak as hell. I've done that plenty of times. I used to do that for a long time. But that's the whole trick right there. See, that's what it is. And people don't know how to integrate their shadows. And I'm not saying sin is okay or lust. You know, if you're thinking about the beauty and you're imagining a beautiful woman and that it's your wife and you're imagining her beauty, like you're making love to her and you're imagining it's your beautiful wife, I'm not even sure you get any consequence for some shit like that. Because is that lust? Oh, you're looking at it like it's beauty and you're respecting and you're making love to your beautiful wife in your mind. Maybe it's a sin. I don't even know if that's a sin, to be honest with you. You know, but like I said, man, if you don't have any discipline, you're fucked, man. If you go sit there and think you're gonna freak off, even every other day. Well, for me, I mean, the way to really build strength is you can just only lust once a fucking week. I promise you, man. On that seventh day, your ass just a different person, bro. I mean, you feel like you could damn lift up a damn Empire State Building and shit, and you walk around, your voice sound like a fucking lion, bro. After 7 days, I'm just tell you straight up. And working out, oh no, it's a wrap, bro. You explosive. But that's my goal, is to get it to where it's a week. But you know, all this panicking out when they were trying to murder me and shit. One slip, I was kind of panicking. You know, I need that little adrenaline rush relief sometimes, man, more than usual. I was freaking out, bro. I had to stay, every step had to be calculated, man. I had to set up alarms all in the woods and shit with a little fishing wire, man. It was grueling. It's bad enough I'm homeless. Now I got a whole fucking gang stalking murderous crew trying to take me out, burying skulls all in the fucking over here, the northeast end. You know, that's some kind of dumbass magic they do. I saw the motherfuckers over there burying the little skull. Then that stupid ass paranormal guy, I know she sent that motherfucker. That paranormal motherfucker. I guess he paid him to come out and do the death spell. Because that's what that looked like. He was probably doing the death spell. I do wonder exactly how it went down. Does she even know? Does she even know the gang stalkers were sent? Or is it compartmentalized where she doesn't even know the gang stalkers were sent? But honestly, I bet you she knows they were sent and she sent them. I can almost guarantee you. Cause see, it depends unless they flew these motherfuckers in or something, but I doubt it. These are probably locals, NPCs, part of the cult, or just some motherfuckers. You know, she could have just put. I don't know, bro. But when a bitch try to kill you, see that's why I said I should have been figured this out way more than I did before. I mean, she wanted me dead. There's no question. There's no debate on it. She wanted me dead, which is totally weird as fuck. Just that alone just blows my mind. Like, this bitch is in love with me, infatuated with me. And to be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie. For about 20 years, I've been walking around like Frank Nitty, like, boy, y'all ain't doing shit, man. I got the baddest bitch in love with me. 20 years around this motherfucker. Y'all ain't, and that shit kept me at ease too. I ain't gonna lie. That shit felt good, bro. Knowing this bitch is in love with me, infatuated with me. But it was just the craziest situation, because who would have known 25 years later, the deep state got a hit out on me, took control of my phone. Georgia's one of the 19 states where the Israel Luciferians can go in the back door in your phone. Turned all the places I was at, turned them all against me, slowly but surely. Maybe that old ass rich white man was part of it. You don't understand what they'll do. They'll snatch one of your friends away, take them to CIA, train them for 3 months, bring them back to befriend your friend, to get your friend to break up with you. If you're in love with that friend and that's a lot of your motivation, bro, you don't understand. There's a digital readout. You stay on YouTube for 1 month, just 1 month. They can fill out this whole fucking house with statistics and probabilities. They know 1 million times more about you than you know about yourself. And you don't think you don't think they got a digital footprint of me going out there telling their writing them 1 million times. I spent 17 hours a day exposing these puss ass Peckerwoods, the Democrat, them puss ass Crocker, the KKK, the Democrat. We all know they switched it to BLM, but it's the Illuminati. It's the same power. Stupid fuck, it was all planned. Trying to tell these motherfuckers, man. So I'm the one that took it on myself to spend 17 hours a day in chat rooms with thousands of people in there saying shit like, fuck mass incarcerate black people, piece of shit Joe Biden made billions of dollars using the cops to mass incarcerate black people. I put shit like that because I know it's gonna, some stupid motherfucker's gonna read my comment and be like, wait, they're acting like they're protecting black from white racists. So I'm trying to help people so you the dumbass can look and say, oh wait, it was really them. Oh, it's all a scam. That's what I've been trying to tell people. It's like just a simple thing like that. Nobody can debate you. Pure facts. Motherfucker, what is you talking about? I still got my paperwork from Johnson CI when he mass incarcerated me with all my black partner. They've been running the United States. They were doing both sides. It was all an act. See, that's why they got you thinking the Republicans are racist white. It was all an act. They were controlling both sides. Those were actors. The 70s, the 80s, all those people that were president. No, there was never no Republican. No, if there was, it was all an act. Why do you think every Republican, even the Republicans, turned on Trump? Why do they controlled the whole thing? You not understand how evil the crackers is? It's like you want to defeat the evil cracker, but you're getting played by the evil cracker. I mean, like, come on, man, help me defeat the KKK. I've been at war with these motherfuckers my whole life. They hate me because black folk raised me. I never knew my mother or father. I've never been around white people. I'm with the Jamaicans right now. I've never nobody in their life can say they've ever seen me around white people, except for all my J's and shit, my dope fiend. Nobody, anywhere, nobody. So you think I'm gonna lie to you? Shit, the great black people, the best color of people I know on the planet. Even my own color. Black people are getting #1 to me. That's who the fuck looked out for me. Lenny Moore, Hall of Famer. That's who the fuck asked about adopting me. The other black dude for the Raiders, that's who asked about adopting me. Miss Meadows, director of Waxer Children's Center, that's who asked about adopting me. And all those places I was at, it was black folk. That's who looked out for me. So think how you want. I love all colors of everybody. It could have been white folk. It could have been brown folk. But it's the great black people that helped me. I'm not going to. And then you think I'm not going to say nothing because I'm white in front of the hood, so I might sound a little black or whatever. You know, the minute I say something about the great black, oh, you want to be black? You're a wigger. You fake. You put these nuts in your mouth and tell your mom come here and make sure she lick them. Get the salt off of them and shit. I'll give her a little tea bag, go to shower at the end of the day. I'm a generous person. But, oh, shit, they tried to kill me, my motherfucking bitch. Even though she wasn't my bitch, wasn't no romance, nothing like that. But my best friend, I loved that motherfucker. You talk about Heartbreak Hotel, but my heart was broke. Then a motherfucking I think she poisoned the coffee. Now she got me on some kind of fucking poison from across seas. My whole body locked up like this for a week. And I know she did it because I told her, and she tried to, she don't answer none of them questions. When I said something about, man, look, I was body locked up for a week. This is my best friend. She ain't gonna ask me, wait, your body locked up for a whole week because we got into it? So she didn't give a fuck, didn't even ask me nothing about it. I think she tried to take me out. She feels that guilt, bro, because I'm serious. She's been obsessed and in love with me for so long. Like, she knows it's wrong. Like, why you trying to kill me out of the blue for no reason? She couldn't look at me in the eye, bro. Her whole demeanor changed. At first, it was hard for me to look her in the eye. I ain't gonna lie. Because she's always just been so fucking beautiful. It's hard. You know how it's hard to look a A real pretty girl in the eyes sometimes when she real pretty, like extremely. And now she done tried to kill me. Now when I go in there, I cannot get that motherfucker to look me in my eye for shit. I gotta move. I'm jumping around all this shit. Every time I ask her a question, I gotta do all this shit trying to look in her eye. And all she doing is turning her head sideways. Now look, she never does this. She looks you dead in the eye. But after she tried to kill me, now it's always turning her head sideways, saying some shit like, "Well, if you think I did something, I apologize." Just going all erratic and shit. Then she was like, If you, I didn't do that. You always want to talk about the same thing." And I'm trying to look in that motherfucker eye while she lying and shit. Wow, bruh. So she literally tried to kill me. Now I ain't gonna lie, I be wanting to know, bruh. Like, when did she sign the contract? Like how long ago? I really think she was trying to kill me before I even went homeless. Like, they probably like gave her a heads up. Look, we're probably gonna get him homeless, and we know he's gonna come to your area, and we know where he probably gonna stay at. They know I'm gonna go to my best friend. She got the stove, man. Come on, man. I'm plug my power banks in, and she give me everything free, basically, whatever I want. One day I was actually short on cheese, and I knew I got some cheese the next day, so I told her, "Hey, can I get 2 packs of the market? 'Cause my best friend, I already know." She just gave it to me. Refused to let me give them back, and I know why now. Cause she was trying to murder me, so she wanted to give me all this free shit, knowing she gonna get 100 stacks or whatever she making for taking me out for her part, so she could give a fuck less about that little shit she giving me. Little discount on the cigarettes, free coffee, bought me this $140 jacket, this one right here. That was the big setup right there. That was that love bomb. I know she wanted me dead when she bought me that jacket. I promise you that. I know that for a fact. She had already wanted me dead when she bought that jacket. So that jacket, it probably has GPS. It probably has something to do with they can activate this jacket to kill my motherfucker. This probably a kill jacket, but it didn't work. See, when she gave me the poison to go along with this electric jacket right here, it was supposed to take me out. But see, the problem was my body is so strong at the time. The poison didn't have the full effect. And don't get me and listen, I probably didn't drink the whole cup of coffee. I probably poured the shit out. Because by the time, but I did slip up and drink the wrong cup of coffee from her sometime before Christmas. Cause she got my ass. I was sick. Now she might have been poisoning every cup of coffee from day one. Cause for some reason, the whole 6 months out of that bitch, I had diarrhea. She was gonna poison me with that shit. And then she already know I'm brokenhearted. She knows she's my only friend. I love her to death. And she has showed me so much love. It's almost like you could write a book. This bitch was in love with me, infatuated. I do like this, she does like this. I do like this, she does like that. Like, it doesn't matter what I do, she's gonna do it. And she's coming right for me the minute I walk in the door. 25 years straight. Free shit, treat me like a king. I'm in this bitch feeling bad. I'm like, this bitch is all over me, and I'm like the raggedest motherfucker in here. It's like that every time, all over me. Now I understand I was running the game at first that activates women to do that shit. I understand. But I'm talking about she was doing it when she had to know the truth. Maybe that's what it is. She was just like, hopefully one day this motherfucker go homeless and I can kill him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it was. But either way, man, I tell you what, that's a on the psyche, bro. Knowing your friends tried to kill you and for no reason, bro. No reason at all. And even if they had a reason, they didn't tell you. And you know what you were doing. You were just being, hell, you were being nicer than you usually be. Cause I was like, damn, I was really happy with her, man, for helping me out the way she was making it smooth as fuck. But I didn't know it was a murder plot. Like, I had no clue. I said I had no clue, but trust me, I had a clue. It was about a month and a half. After a month and a half, there's one point, and I'll tell you right when I knew she was trying to kill me for sure. It was after Thanksgiving. I saw her in the eye. That now I know she was trying to, already had the plot going before that, but after Thanksgiving, my first day up there after Thanksgiving, she wanted me killed. She wanted me dead. Like I knew. You could see it right in her eye. Die. She was saying die with her eyes. First time ever she's ever looked at me wrong, anything in 25 years and 2 months. Very first time, I was like, what the fuck? So I already see what happened. They set it up. They made these people turn on me. They made them other people turn on me. So then they knew I'd probably go homeless. I had been talking about it and shit, saying I'm just gonna go homeless. I got my friend out there to help me out and this and that. And so they knew. And then they somehow they knew, man. Somehow they fucking knew. And then when they realized that my friend was one of their deep state witches, it was a wrap. They said, I know they was happy as hell. They was like, we got this. Then I had all the places to go. I didn't have to be homeless, and they stopped my text messages right then. The very first time motherfucker said, look, I had 3 different people. 2 of them was for free. 1 of them was for free, and they were going to go to the bank and give me a bunch of money. And just mysteriously, that's when my text messages started working. Fuck out of here, bro. They was on my ass, bro. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I ain't got no options. I thought about calling those motherfuckers. They didn't text me back, but I was like, fuck it. I guess they don't fuck with me no more. You know what I mean? So fuck it. I just stay homeless. It's all good. And then, so this motherfucker slowly poisoned me with that coffee. I knew the coffee was weird, bro. I'm telling you, I know for a fact. First of all, her sidekick looks at me like she want to kill me every time she looks at me. She'll try to pretend like she's friendly and shit every now and then, but I already know she wants me dead. Some old lady to be next to the other one. The main one I be talking about. And here's the proof that I know they did something to the coffee, bro. These bitches are so evil, and you know they hate you. It's not even a question of are they poisoning the coffee. It's like, what are you poisoning it with and how much? You know what I mean? Like, yo, this how I knew for a fact they was fucking with the coffee. Okay, I usually come in around 7:30, right? Tell me why I decided to come a little later this day. It was 9:30. All right. I go to the coffee pot. They see me coming. They're watching on camera. They know most likely I'm going to be there before 10, 11 o'clock. But they know it's probably going to be around 7:30 in the morning. They see me coming on cam. I know exactly what they did. They got the poison coffee. They grabbed her. She said, switch them out. I already know. So the other old lady, the evil one, she probably switched it out. And they put the poison coffee in the fucking thing, like in the coffee pot, like you're supposed to. So I walk in. I grab the cups, but I already was fishy now. I already knew something was up probably. So I was trying to at least be a little smart. So I lift up the cups and I get one way down on the bottom. You know what I mean? Fuck that top cup. That bitch done went in the bathroom and put some herpes juice on that motherfucker or something. Hell no. I reached them up, grabbed one of them. I know that fucked them up. They be watching my every move and they got the cameras. They go back and look at them cameras. Well, did he fall for it? What happened? What do we do with it? They looking at the camera like, damn, that motherfucker, he on to it. He know why he dipped down in the cups like that. Look, so I grabbed the coffee. Now this is fucking crazy. I grabbed the fucking coffee pot. I poured myself some coffee. I put it back on the burner. I touched it to my lips. The shit is fucking room temperature. And there's another coffee pot sitting over there to try to hide it. They switched the coffee out. That was my poison pot. And since I didn't come in at 7:30, they put it off to the side. When they saw me coming up with the can, they tried to slide it back on there, and it was fucking cold coffee. Who the fuck? She's a professional. Who the fuck got cold coffee in a corporation motherfucking gas station like that, bro? That was poison coffee for me. So looking back, I'm just like, wow, fuck is going on? Shit just got real. I am going to be on a different level. When Illuminati tries to murder you and you finally fucking see it and how sophisticated it was and just the way it went down and my best friend and all this shit that I love dearly and I know they love me, for some reason they decided to take the payoff. You ain't going to tell me this bitch been riding my ball sack for motherfucking 25 years just to fucking try to murder me at the end. Nobody does that, bro. A bitch might love bomb you, date you for a year or something like that. Nobody's gonna love bomb you just to take you out for 25 fucking years. I mean, we was tight, and she knows it. That's why she can't look me in the face. I know she feel crazy. Even if I'm pretty sure she's a head witch. She's done taken out people. She probably has bodies out their ass. But I'm gonna tell you right now, when it came to me, she felt some type of way about it. She can play that shit off all she wants. She felt some type of way about it. And yes, she did try to have me murdered and didn't give a fuck. You know, I'm just telling you that she did feel some type of way about it. Because she had no reason to hate me, and she the one that always loved me like overboard, obsessed with me. I'm talking about for 25 years straight. So she definitely felt some type of way about it. But ultimately, she said, fuck him, I kill his ass. So it is what it is. But man, I ain't gonna lie, man. All that heartbreak, all that shit over for sure now. Now that I know she was trying to murder me, like for real, and this is a motherfucking hit. Wow. Whew. I just healed my motherfucking feelings. Hey, yo, you think I'm missing this bitch at all? You got me fucked up. I'm sitting here just praying to God, you know, God, just let me just stay out of it, man. Don't let me do what I would do. Don't let me. You ain't gonna. You don't understand, bro. I have nothing to lose, and this bitch, my friend, just tried to murder me, and she right, and she right there. I have nothing to lose, bro, but I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. But they under investigation now anyway, so. And I've already made videos. I got the dead man switch. I already got everything set. I already talked to FBI. I already talked to Space Force. Can't nothing stop it, bro. So they can kill me all they want. Picked the wrong one, man. Y'all should have did that shit right. Don't blame me. Bitches didn't kill me. Fuck. I gotta say something. I gotta protect other people. I don't want it to happen to nobody else. They might take the next person out, bro. So I got a suspicion that she's always been a witch, like an Eastern Star or whatever, Ethiopian witch. And I got a feeling that she was trained as a child to be a witch. I think they probably like raped her or something so that she would always hate men. And then they put her up in there to be a witch for the cabal, for the corporation. Anytime they have a problem with somebody, they'll try to get her to cross their path, get her to love bomb them. And she can probably trick most dudes, especially when she was younger. She can still trick the fuck out of most dudes. When you see that face, and you see those curves on her and shit, and you hear that sweet voice, you see them Ethiopian eyes, and you see that petiteness, and you see her, nah, bro. It's gonna be very hard for you to resist. I can tell you that right now. It'll be very hard. But now she is looking real wicked. I mean, she's looking like a wicked witch now. Like she just starting to get some real strange looks about eyes all black. She got my eyes black going through that shit. What the fuck? She had me look, boy, hey, she had me good too, but I had lost like damn near 15, 20 pounds. I'm walking around like a stick, but my body is strong than a motherfucker. I'm just wanting somebody to throw some hands on me, boy, or try to stick me with a knife. Now they, with the pistol, most of the time they could have just shot and killed me. When I was out, I don't carry that shit around. It's just not worth the risk. That's an automatic 5 years, at least 3 years. Prison, chain gang. But anything else, they didn't stand a chance, bro. On poison, feeling fucking weird, nervous system shot because of whatever the fuck they was putting in that coffee. But I still had plenty of strength to do what I had to do. Hell, when they sent that last dude, she got me good with that poison coffee. I was totally fucked up and drank a whole cup of that shit. Wasn't paying attention. Man, my motherfucking spinal column locked up like that, man. And then when I got back, I had to deal with some motherfucker acting like he got a paranormal YouTube channel. Now I know that was intimidation right there. That was, but I mean, I guess they think, mentally, I was mentally weak. That's what it was. Like, that's a good thing I know how to play dumb, bro. This motherfucker thought I was mentally weak, like doing dumb shit. Okay, so you send some guy out here, to see my tent and see where I'm at and tell me he has a paranormal YouTube channel and this and that. But I don't think she realized like that doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, of course you don't want nobody seeing your spot, but by that time it didn't matter. I had to set up traps all over and shit just to be safe. It was by that time that was like the fourth or fifth motherfucker I done seen. And she probably sent, I think, at least 5. One motherfucker might have came out there for no reason. And trust me, this is a fucked up ass area. Nobody's gonna want to just leisurely just walk out here and shit, bro. I mean, there's snakes, sewer water. It's the most fucked up piece of wood you could ever imagine in your life. I stayed in a motherfucker for 7 months. Big ass rat snakes everywhere you walk. Water moccasins. Man, I never in my life thought that I would go through some shit like that. You know how you watch all these fucking shows and gangs talk to me. The Illuminati tried to kill me. And then you watch that shit and they always tell you like you can't tell nobody because nobody will believe you. Now that shit that happened to me, bro. I never in my wildest dreams imagined this shit, bro. I could never in my fucking dream. Honestly, I thought they would never come for me because I ain't got no money and shit. But now I realize it doesn't matter. I'm like on a top hit list because of the digital printout. They know. And they don't give 2 fucks if you're broke. They see on the internet, they're watching they can measure that shit to the T. They know your body and your mind and your spirit, your articulation is growing at a rate that they didn't even know was human possible. So what you fucking broke? We got to take you out. You're making us nervous. You're out here letting out shit that our families fucking schemed up on. These fucking pussy-ass crackers that torture black and brown forever, their plan to put in Obama and do DEI and make it all look backwards and blame the white followers of Christ for everything they did. They've been playing this shit. But it's retarded. It's like, there they are. All the people that did it are right there. All the crackers that used the system to oppress black and brown are right there. They're all right there standing behind Obama. They had Obama go out there and say, hey, if I could do a 3rd term with the... How could people not know that's a fucking joke? They're wanting you to think Obama took over the KKK. Duh. And they knew it would make sense a little bit because people would be like, nobody's going to want to say, hold on, man, Obama's a fuck boy that worked for the KKK. It's fake. It's a scam. Nobody's going to want to say that because you got a few black people falling for you. You don't want to hurt their feelings and shit. You know what I mean? They had it all set up, but there's so much common sense, yo. Like they're trying to kill all of us. You haven't figured that out, dummy? The only person that's even acting like they're putting up a fight is the Donald Trump guy. And the only way Donald Trump can come at the KKK and take them down is through a covert war. They're too powerful. They've been running both sides, the whole world since the 60s. Well, since 0. This goes back 2,000 years. I just don't say that because I know then I got to sit there and explain to everybody why it goes back 2,000 years. To people, kind of hard for people to grasp that. So I just say, they took over in the 60s. Because they did take over the United States in the 60s and were controlling both sides. It was a movie called The Illuminati. The Republican job, first of all, the only way you could be a Republican, you had to be white. Because, see, they were going to make the Republicans look like the white racists. See, that's why people were getting tricked. Democrat? Hell yeah. I've been Democrat my whole life. You didn't have a choice. They had the fucking Republican looking like a cracker, racist cracker. And the Democrat side they always made it look better. That's because they wanted people fully brainwashed before they did the Obama trick, before they tried to do the New World Order. Get everybody thinking Democrats the best, Democrats the best, Democrats the best. But see, when they put Obama in, I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't vote then, felon, but I would have voted for Obama, knowing that he was put in there by the KKK. I knew he was. And I would have still voted for him. I know he's a piece of shit working for the KKK. But the reason why I would have voted for him, because I felt personally that even though racism was getting better, It needed to be put on blast. And I knew what them Peckerwoods were doing. They were going to use Obama and act like they're for black. You know, like an inversion cycle. I knew it. So that's why I would have voted. That's why I would have voted for Obama. Because I just simply felt like racism needs to be put on blast. And I had a feeling that's what they're about to do so they can try to make it look like the KKK is BLM. And it's exactly what they did. Because I just thought it was fair. You know, what all the great black people been through, it was fair that racism get on put away. And I knew that I was going to look like the racist. The cracker that's been fighting, the white dude has been fighting all these crackers his whole life for calling it. They hate me because I've always been around black. They call me wigger, in lover, all this shit, yelling out the window. I'm hitting their car with a brick. I mean, so much shit done happened, bro, my whole life. I couldn't have been around white if I wanted to. Them motherfuckers just hate me because my accent, I've always been around black, so it sounds black. They hate me automatically. They want to kill me automatically. And I knew that now I'm going to look like the racist cracker when white folk don't even like me, want to kill me. If I stand up and do the right thing, I'm still going to look like the. But anybody been on my channel forever, you already know from day one, I gives two fucks. Because at the end of the day, I'm fighting the KKK, the bitch-made Democrats. The KKK, the white man that's controlling it in the background, the Illuminati. Just because I'm intelligent enough not to get played by a Peckerwood, ain't my fault. Stay the fuck out my face. You get played by a Peckerwood. Like a KKK is going to let Obama come in and take him over. You got to be retarded just for thinking some shit like that. Not saying the black man couldn't take him over. Hell yeah. Man, there's millions of great black presidents. But Obama, that sold his soul to the KKK, get the fuck out of here, bro. I mean, just them saying it's the first black president. I mean, that's automatically a scam. Because there hasn't been no war, hasn't been a civil war, hasn't been a world war. So obviously, the same cracker that tortured black and brown put Obama in there, and it's all a scam. To get everybody to hate, and then they're going to make, what do they do? Make it look like the people that never had any power at all, the Trumpers, these motherfuckers been running this shit in 1960s. Joe Biden, motherfucker, been in there my whole entire life. I'm 51. My whole fucking life. One of them good old KKK cracker, man, from way back. He did Robert Byrd funeral. Robert Byrd was a great, dear friend to us. Everybody knows Robert Byrd, KKK. So who voted for Joe Biden out here that's the KKK and got tricked into thinking it was for black and brown? Who voted for this Joe Biden? If you did, man, well, I ain't gonna call you stupid. You might be young. You might not know what's going on. You might not know it's a Hollywood act. The Democrats are the system, you stupid fuck. That's why they were making it look like the Democrats were going to war against the white system. Because the Democrats are the white system. Their shit is all the evil they've done forever just caught up to them. You can't torture black and brown for fucking 2,000 years and think you're going to put Obama in there and say, we're fucking amazing. We're going to save black and brown and we're going to fight those white races. First of all, somebody say something. What did these people do? What did these Trumpers do? They've never been in power, never since the 60s. So the system that you hate is Joe Biden in them, but they're telling you that they put Obama in there and now they're fighting the system, but you are the system. How does that make any sense? Trump can't be the system. He never had no power. They all hate Trump. He's fighting the system. But they wanted you to see it opposite. We're fighting the system. It's time for change. It's fake. All right, so we're going to get the hell on. I just wanted to let the Illuminati know. Wait. No matter what you're going through after 7 days, you're healed. Yeah. But when you say it in the vibration, that's when it becomes wicked. But when you stay in that vibration, that's when it becomes wicked, right? I know what you mean. Jesus and God will never be mad at you. Well, He disciplines all his children. I help those who upcoming YouTube word. All right. So yeah, I gotta go get this cheddar right quick. Got like 10 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna get the hell on. Peace and love till next time. I'm gonna put this shit on private, man. I just want to document a few things. Peace and love till next time. Mike Teller News.